welcome back to a new video. Today we are doing things a little bit differently. It is obviously already past the 1st of September. I've been working with this budget for a week, but I just haven't had the time to actually record a video. I'm also recording this video on my AirPods now, which I got for my birthday. Actually, I bought with my birthday money, but that's the same difference. So please let me know if this audio is better or worse than last time. I'm also now recording it on my iPhone instead of through Streamlabs OBS, which I use for Twitch streams. Used to use. I haven't been streaming a lot lately, so I decided to just use that, but it's taking down the quality of my video. So I decided to try with the iPhone to see if everything is working now. What we're gonna do today is go through my September budget. I did my budget when I got my money in, so this is something that I've been mulling over for the past week. It is working for me, but there are some unexpected costs as usual, but luckily I was able to put those on Afterpay or Klarna, so I won't have those costs this time. But without further ado, let's hop into this video. So first things first, it is September, start of fall, so we're gonna go in with some fall colors today. I'm thinking of this orange, even though it's very October, so we might go with a little bit of a muted red or a dark red. I kind of like this. Ooh, that burnt orange is nice. Let's start with the burnt orange this time. So first thing we do, of course, is enter the month here, which is September. I have to work on my penmanship with this Apple Pencil because it's really not working out for me so far. It's something that I really have to work on. So what we're gonna do first is enter in our monthly take-home pay, which consists of my paycheck and my leftover funds from last month. That came to a total of $36.15, and my pay this month was $22.14 and 14 cents. So that brings us to a total of $22.50 and 29 cents. So this is the amount that we're going to start with, right? So as you know, I always list all of my bills over here. So I'm going to do that real quick and then get back to you. So I have filled out all of my fixed expenses for this month, and that brings us to a total amount of 1,226 euros and 82 cents. So if we subtract this from this amount, we are left with the total of 1,023 euros and 47 cents. That is more than usual. I got a small raise because we have a new policy in our branch, so that is actually why it's a bit more than the previous months. Then we are going over to my debt. As you guys know, I have student loans, I have an income tax debt, and I went to London last month, so I do have a little bit of a credit card debt, which I can pay off completely with my savings. So that's what I'm gonna do. So now we go on to my debt. So as you guys know, I have some student loans and I have some income tax debt that I have to pay off from a few years ago. So I'm gonna list everything that I have planned for this month and I'll get back to you. So the most exciting part for this month is the following. So this debt, the student loan debt has been following me for the past few years now, and starting in December, I'm gonna have to start paying it off. I did switch to a more lenient payment system so that I don't have to pay 180 euros, but only 80 per month. So that really takes off the edge, but it's still gonna happen sometime this year or at the start of next year. I was able to actually save for it this month. So the amount that I was able to save for my student loans was 45 euros and 54 cents. My income tax is only 170 euros left, so I really wanted to pay that off this month. So I was able to pay this off in full, even though I had until November to pay for it. I decided I wanted to pay for it this month. Then on top of that, I actually did some shopping for myself. I bought from kind of a high-end luxury brand here in the Netherlands called Josh V. I bought 4 items that totaled to 190 euros. But luckily I didn't like 2 of them, so I sent those back. For this, I budgeted for this month 90 euros. I paid for it with Klarna, so it's like an afterpay system where you can just, you have 30 days to pay. Since I sent some of it back, it's going to take even longer for me to pay, which is actually really good because I can pay it with my next paycheck. I already have 90 euros for this saved, and that should be about enough. But I do have to say, since I made this budget, I have bought Harry Styles tickets, which didn't fit into my budget, so I put it on Klarna as well. But that will be added next month. Then I had my mother's gift for her birthday, which we did in London, which was 75 euros and 50 cents. And my credit card, which was 600 and something, but I paid from savings. So that did not come out of my budget at all. So the total amount that I actually spent on my debt was 381 euros and 4 cents, which left me with a total amount 642 euros and 43 cents, which is quite a nice amount. For my variable expenses, I wanted to take a step back and really see with what is the minimum that I can spend on this. And it's rough. So I'm going to list all of my sinking funds over here, I'm going to list all of my cash envelopes over here and get back to you with the budget. These are my only 7 cash envelopes that I have this month. And like I said before, I really wanted to tone it down and see how far I could stretch it. So for my car and transport, I put in the regular 80 euros. As you guys know, that contains any type of transport, including my gas, public transportation, anything like that. For activities, I upped it a little bit because I did want to do some things this month. So I set it to 50 euros. For eating out, I really wanted to put a cap on that. So I set it to 70 euros, which should be doable if I don't have any unexpected dinners. For gifts, I set it to 40 euros. I do have a baby shower and a baby is being born this month. So the amount that is left over, I will transport it to next month. For groceries, I said 150 euros this month. Like I said, I really wanted to see how far I could stretch my budget before I really got into trouble. Then for shopping, I added in 25 euros. That is not included in the Klarna that I already set in my debt. This is additional to that budget. And for beauty, you guys know I have a facial and a pedicure every month, so that does not change. Maybe I should do that with my fixed expenses because it comes back every month, but it depends sometimes on the time and the day. So that is still 85 euros. That brings us to a total of a neat 500, which has us left with 142 and 43 cents. Those are all gonna roll over into my savings. As you guys saw earlier, I had 36 euros and 15 cents left over from my bank account. That was still my checking account, so we're gonna put that to the Dave Ramsey's baby steps. It's going to baby step 1 because I'm back to square one, which is saving for an emergency fund. Then what I also wanted to do this month was pay off my household sinking fund, so that I can get the towels that I wanted, which was 41 euros and 33 cents. And I want to get ahead of my yearly payments for next year, so we're going to add that over here, with yearly and set that to 45 euros and 98 cents. That is for my credit card payments, the fee that I have to pay to own a credit card, for my Nintendo year subscription, for my parking space for my car, and for my birth control pills. So that is in that budget. Then we had a little bit left over to send to sinking funds. So 5 euros went to my home so I can decorate a little bit more. I want to start up with that. I set $8.99 to Ibiza, which is not a lot. I did have some leftover from London that I set there, but this is the only amount that I could. And I set 5 euros to getting myself some new glasses. So if you guys know me, you'll know that my glasses are so dirty. And I really need new ones. There's a stain on it, or well, it's a scratch more, that I just can't get rid of. So I really need some new glasses. So we're gonna save for those. So there you have it. That is my budget for this month. As I said, I was able to pay off some of my debt. So we are gonna go over to the debt snowball tracker, which I have just over here, and include this amount over here into August and set it as paid off. New balance is 0. And then we're gonna add a nice little highlighter over here so that we don't have to pay that off anymore. And for my student loans, like I said, I told you it wasn't on purpose. I really just wanted to end up on a round number so that I can shift those amounts a bit easier. So we paid off 45 euros and 54 cents, which was actually perfect. And now we are totaling 32,000 euros. Which is still an insane amount. Don't get me wrong, it is an insane amount of money. Lastly, I want to go over my sinking funds with you guys. I removed London from this list completely, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of a breakdown of my sinking funds, right? So over here we have my new important goals for now. Which I highlighted in orange. So it's my vacation to Ibiza, my new glasses, my yearly payments, and baby step 1. Those are my priority for now. I do want to focus more on the other ones as well, but it's gonna take a little bit of time. Probably now that I have my income tax paid off and I can spend that money, those extra, 80 euros a month that I had, 90 euros a month, that I paid there, I can split in these costs so that I can start saving for that. Like I said, it's going all over the place. I do have so many saved right now. If you want a video on this, I can do a separate video for you guys. I'm not gonna go over it right now too much, but things I added new were my vacation with Christmas, which I'm going on with my parents in December, my renewal of my driver's license and my car checks, and some other things that I really thought were important. So I put those all on here so that I can save for that during some time, hopefully this year. So yeah, like I said, this was my budget for the month of September. I don't really have any big plans coming up, so this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry I haven't been as active lately, filming videos. Now that it's becoming darker outside, it's getting really hard because I work 9 to 5, and when I get home it's already starting to get dark. So, and my lights in my home just aren't good enough, so I really have to invest in some good lighting if we're gonna keep this going, which I'm really excited to do because it's fun. So thank you guys for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave it a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for so much of the love on my previous videos. It really means the world to me, and hopefully I will be able to see you guys at the end of September, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!